Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So 2 incompletions brings up a 3rd and 10 on the opening drive here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Powers through the tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Ball handed off. Trucks through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50, across the 40, past the 20, the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Receiver makes the grab, tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now
going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU. Number 3.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They call the counter run here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Back in motion now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the 1st down, still on the move. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 14, Ohio State 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Inside the 45. An impressive spin there. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun, running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Ohio State, 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Ball handed to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Quick spin on the run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Second down play coming up. They'll give it to the back. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, a reverse. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And at first down, they go right back to him. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it on the jet sweep. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Takes up one. Third down coming.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. caught in the backfield. It's Kramer. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The defense with a three-step movement of its own. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the ball to the ground. The offense recovers the fumble. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is brought down. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll try the option play here. Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 40. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, LSU 27, Ohio State 14.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Linebackers making some adjustments now. Oh, here comes the reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try to run it with the option. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
LSU has moved into the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on 1st down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.